I'm not. I'm just trying to really get documentation on it, or like try to figure out really what's going on with it, because there's been like a lot of contention about it.
What kind of contention?
Well, basically, like for the past few years, like some people on the HOA have been wanting to, like, basically just sort of, uh, you know, get rid of the trees and everything, and just turn it into like a dog park, just a place
Well,
for.
you can't do that.
No, I know you can't do that. I know you can't do that to a
That's a
cemetery.
that's a federal offense. You might want to mention that to them.
Yeah, I mean I would, but like
I'll be
basically,
glad to tell them.
all right.
That
So,
makes me, I'm mad now, and all you did was tell me about it.
well, yeah. Is it all right if I film this?
Sure. All I can say is, no matter what kind of cemetery it is, they cannot destroy it.
Yeah. Well, basically, what happened was, like a couple of years ago, somebody proposed, turning it into a dog park, and then after they did that, they brought in like some backhoes, some stuff like that, and they pulled up a lot of the trees and stuff. They cut some of them down also. You
Yeah.
can see the stumps and stuff.
Yeah, I knew they were going to do all that.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
didn't have no problem with that.
yeah. I don't have a
I got a
problem with
problem
that.
with them letting dogs go in there and poop all over people that's dead.
Well,
I
yeah,
got a
me
big
too.
problem with that.
Yeah, I do
But
too. Well, they called off the whole official dog park thing really because they had it like in motion. They were going to do it. It was like officially announced. And pretty much all I did was I got online and I put up a blog. It's not there anymore, but I put up one and I just said what was happening. And there were some people in the community who were like outside of here or whatever, who took notice of it. It got shared around a little bit, and people were like, well, it's not right to, put a dog park on top of a cemetery. And then they did an emergency meeting and they called it off. Now since then, like I said, they called off the having an official dog park, but people still walking their dogs here constantly. Like I come up here and I'll sometimes point it out to them, say something to them or whatever, and they'll just say, well, it was told to me that ground radar was done and there was no evidence that it was a cemetery, all this stuff. That's what they'll say, because that seems to be the line that most of the people that were on the HOA uh, believed, even though that seems to be the opposite of what I was told.
yeah, the opposite of what I was told too.
Yeah.
There's no sign up or nothing?
There used to be a
There used to
sign.
be a
There used to
sign,
be a
but
sign. There used to be a sign over there. They took it down.
Oh,
They took it down right before they started on the dog park
well, they
thing.
need to put the sign back up
I
for
was
one
gonna say
thing.
they knew what they was doing when they took the sign down.
Yeah, they knew what they were doing. Yeah.
That's right. They can't claim stupidity.
No, they
Can't
can't.
claim that. But
Yeah.
I tell you what, they're going to make a lot of people mad if they don't put the sign back up and treat this place with some moral dignity.
I agree. To me, it's just common decency. Because
That's what we're lacking.
Yeah,
I would say that, yeah.
seeing where
I'd say that.
apparently some of the people living in here don't have any
Well,
decency
well, well,
about
well,
them.
well, pretty much what happened is that there was one specific person. I'm not going to say who his name was because this is on, this is recorded or whatever, and I don't want anybody, coming after me or anything like that. But there was one specific member, and back when the sign was up, he pretty much just started saying, well, do we really know that there's a cemetery there? I don't think there's a cemetery there. Like, he pretty much just started sowing the seeds of doubt with people. Started saying, we should put a dog park there. We should put a dog park there. But it was interesting because he was proposing all this, but he was not like encouraging like any kind of research be done on whether it was a cemetery or not.
Yeah, tell him why don't he pay for the ground penetrating radar?
Yeah, that's a good
If
it's a
you
good
want to do
question.
something, back it up.
Yeah, I know.
I'd like to know who busted the fence over there and hadn't fixed it yet.
Yeah. I don't know what happened there. Yeah, the fence got busted. Yeah.
I know I might sound a little overboard on this, but I've already seen over the years, I've been doing this over 35 years, and I've seen people destroy cemeteries with no recourse. But
Yeah.
they passed new laws in 1973, and the federal government passed a law that it's illegal to do anything with them without, you have to go through a lot of legal stuff to even move one now.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Um So yeah, like I mean I have access to the stuff of the ground penetrating radar. It said that it was consistent with there being,
That's
you know,
right.
that it was consistent. They even, you know, put little flags out and everywhere and everywhere, like showing, you know, where everything was, where it was all lined up.
That's right. Yeah, I was just thinking, get me one of them.
Yeah.
But you're asking me for my opinion. My opinion is it's a cemetery. It's probably a slave cemetery. Ground penetrating radar has proved that there's burials in there. I think they better put the sign back up and come up with some moral decency.
I agree. I agree with you.
And that's my thoughts.
Yeah.
Okay?
I agree with you. I agree with you. Yeah, the only reason I was asking you about this is because I know you know about all this stuff, and you know, people, especially people who are on the HOA, people who were supportive of the dog park thing. Whenever I tell them about that, they act like I'm crazy for saying that the ground penetrating radar showed that there's burials here, showed, you know, that the evidence shows that there is a cemetery here. They act like I'm crazy for saying that, because they'll tell me, they'll say right to my face, that's not what I was told. I was told that there was no evidence, that there wasn't anything here, and that was all, you know, disproven, or that's inconclusive, or something like that.
Ask them who told them that. I'd like to know who told them.
Yeah, I would like
Tell
to.
them to
I'd
give
like to
me
know
a
too.
name.
Yeah, yeah.
That's all I got to do. Just give me a name.
All right. Yeah. All right. I'll shut this off now.